Hi there, Cancers, and welcome to your energy check reading. For this one today, we're focusing on the color green. This is what I felt right before starting your reading, and it got me thinking too, because it was not just any shade of green, but it was this emerald deep green. And I was thinking, what does this deep green mean for me? And I can express and let you know about what my thoughts are. So, the bright green for me represents young life, like the teenage years. And this deep emerald green represents life, but the mature life. For your reading today, Cancers, we're focusing on the mature life of Cancers. Let's see, dear Cancers, what is it about your mature part, so the mature part of your life, that needs attention right now? What is it in Cancer's mature life that needs to be addressed right now? Let's see. Let's see, dear Cancers. One more shuffle. And let's find out what is it about your mature life. These ones here. Let's see. Let's just check them. The 8 of Fire and the 3 of Water. Some joyous news coming your way, but it's quite fast that this joyous news is approaching you. Okay, a joyous news coming towards Cancers. Let's see, Cancers, in your mature life energy. The 6 of Air. So it is a time of travel for you. Either it is physical travel, astral travel for some of you with the 6 of Air, but you're going into new lands. And what is interesting about this depiction of the 6 of Swords is that this ship, it's sailing through clouds. Cancers, your ships are sailing through clouds. You're a water sign, right? So you should be sailing in waters. But for you, it's something about the mental. The element of air representing mental capacities and mental. Let's see with this mental. I'm thinking now of that movie, The Mentalist series or something. Kind of freaky. What else with this air? These six birds flying. Because you can't know for sure. Is it air? Is it waters? Because when seeing this boat, you feel like saying, well, it's a ship, it's sailing, it's water. But then you see these birds that get you thinking, right? Oh, okay, so it's about the mental and it's about thought, about the thinking process. Something in your thinking process. And this is a rite of passage card. This is a portal card. You're growing and going, but you're growing, Cancers. From one state of mind, from the watery state of mind. So this is a very emotional way of thinking. So maybe you're clearing emotions and thinking. You're separating this two with the Tower here. So it's a moment of powerful change at the mental level for you, Cancers. And it feels like you're going from an emotional state of mind to a more rational. With the Ace of Water here, it's a new way, 8 of Water. So you're walking away from something with this rite of passage. But what are you walking away from? We're going to see in a second. But it is a new way of being in the element of water. A new way of your emotional being. But this new way of emotional being for you it's related to a change in the mental plane, and you are leaving something behind. So not only that you are on this boat and you left a character behind. I feel like this is the card explaining this deep green, this mature life green. It feels like you've left a mature life behind. And I would say this is you. A mature you that got left behind. But not, I'm not feeling anything regretful in here. It's just time to grow. You've outgrown this mature deep green, and now you're going maybe towards something more blue. Okay, let's see. 8 of Water. So what are you walking away from first? And secondly, what is this mature you that you've left behind? So this is first and this is second. This mature you that you've left behind, it is mature but not quite there with the Page of Water. The Page of Water he's just entering the royal court of emotions. He is mature but not enough. And you are walking away from 6 and 7 of Water and the King of Water. A lot of water in your reading. So except for the 6 of Air, the first card, we have everything water in here. The 9 of Air. And all this water kept you up at night. You had difficulty flying. Something with the wings in here. Maybe your wings were not widespread. Or even if they were widespread. But I feel like this is the character in here. Like this is what the character in here shows for you, Cancers. Spread your wings. But even, let's say, even if they were spreaded, you were not moving your wings. Because in the element of water, you do not move your wings. I mean, it's very difficult if you want to move your wings. Wings are made for air. What is it with so much water? You are experiencing, Cancerians, a very emotional phase of your life. As a Page of Water, and this is the you that you left behind. The mature you. And you are walking away. What are you walking away from? 6 of Water, 7 of Water, King of Water. This is a character. Usually I refer to characters, to beings, to human beings when I get major arcana cards. This is how it feels for me. But let's say this King of Water, it's a character too. This King of Water. Something fishy about this King of Water. Choosing this King of Water brought you stomach aches. And I associate this stomach aches, Cancers, with a lot of stress for you. A lot of emotional stress. I feel like saying this King of Water was a choice out of many others. Or were you a choice out of many others? That he was holding for a while, for just a while. I want to have a card for this King of Water. Because this gentleman in here seems... We're gonna have these ones that third. The Nine of Air again. A lot of sleepless nights because of this King of Water. Okay, so he comes first with the Five of Water. So now we have 5, 6, and 7 of water. And 8. Oh, wow. And instead of having here the 9 of water, okay, let's do it like this, which should have been a wish come true. Instead of the 9 of the water, you get the 9 of air. Such a different feeling from the 9 of cups, which is a wish fulfilled, a joyous moment for you, a desire coming true. And this should have been the natural progression, the natural flow in here for this water. Instead, it went up to the air, which determined you to ship your sails. It feels like saying, I don't know. Which determined you to move. So everything that you've experienced in regards to this King of Water, you being the Page of Water. So he was emotionally speaking, he was, although he's very unbalanced, I feel him like, but he's more emotionally mature than you are. As this Page of Cups that you left behind in your person. So this is the one that you, your archetype, let's say, the archetype that you are leaving behind, your archetype. Page of Water in connection with this King of Water. I'm feeling now like saying, so this Page of Water and the King of Water, they both represent the male principle. But in this picture, this Page of Water, she seems more like a lady. So you being in your feminine nature and this King of Water being in his masculine nature. Either it is in relationship to your father. The only thing that I don't feel here, like, you should, this with the father applies if you are if you are more children. So this King of Water has more children. You have siblings. So that this option, choosing you as something in here, makes sense. Otherwise, this is a romantic, an erotic relationship, a romantic relationship. This King of Water may pertain to your past, but he can also trigger these feelings of the past, this nostalgia inside of you. Other way, the result were these stomach aches. I feel the stomach aches in this reading. And let's go back to the King of Water. So you are here. No, he's here. Let's put him here. You are here because this is what you leave behind. This is you. The five, so first the Five of Waters in here. So on your side, we can see the cups, the waters grow. 6, 7, 8. On the King of Cups side, it goes down to 5. It feels like these two characters, considering you as the Page of Water and the King of Water, are drifting apart. Moving in opposite directions. You're moving towards the 10. He's moving towards the 1. The first water. And you're moving towards your 10 waters. So I'm getting now, you want to be mature on 10 emotions, something like that. This one, he is very mature, but only on one. He's manipulating like 5 feelings, but he's not masterful. He's only masterful on one. You master by now 8. Only 2 left for you. This 8 of earth with the 6 of fire, standing behind the 5 of cups here. You are working on something with this king of water. Something that should have been victorious. You see how it is 8 of earth with the 8 of water. I'm saying here it should have been a 9 of water with the 9 of air. And the 6 of fire with the 6 of air. Okay, this is how he envisioned everything. That you're gonna stay, you're gonna work on this, and you're gonna come out victorious. But this is what you did and what happened. You walked away and you're moving towards something on the other side. I hear that Adele song with Hello from the Other Side. Like this lady, she's singing now to this King of Water, Hello from the Other Side. Okay. So this is the mature thing troubling Cancers right now. Was it the mature thing in here? Yeah, so this is what it feels. This is the question. Was this walking away of mine the mature thing to do in here? From these cards, it feels like yes. No matter how positive these 2 cards are, they come for the King of Water. What suits you, it's the 6. So air suits you, Cancers, not fire. In this very particular moment. Let's have a few more cards. The 7 of Earth. He needs to start working on something with the 8 of Earth. On this victorious enterprise. For you, it's time to watch everything grow. Because he needs to work from 1 to 5. You've reached 8. And now you can just enjoy. No, until the 7, you can enjoy. With this 8 of water, you're walking away. Again, repeating numbers, but different elements. This feels like the play of elements for you, Cancers. A play of elements. With the moon in here. Let's see what is still left unclear. What is still left unclear for you, although you walked away? The Lovers. Was this the right choice? Let's go to the traditional meaning of the Lovers. Was this the right choice? So let's see. Was this the right choice for Cancers? Something inside of you might have felt the Ace of Earth. So first card is the Ace of Earth, and then the 5 of Air. And this is here. Okay, the 5 of Air with the 5 of Water and the 6 of Air. This is what would have happened, the 5 of Air. You would have felt like dancing on the string. You should have pulled, if you would have stayed for everything to work out, you should have pulled such a perfect acrobatic dance on a very thin rope. You would have been supported in this case by the spirits too. but chances are you would have ended up as a spirit. So this would have been something like an introduction to the element of air that would have solicited you and provoked you too much. And you're here with the 8 of water. You're not with the 5 of water. Yes, it was the right choice for you with the Ace of Earth. It is a new physical material beginning for you. And it is a stable one. Look at the contrast between these two cards. So this stag is standing firmly on the ground. She's up in the air. This would have been too much risk, too much exposure, that you were not even in any way not forced, but this was not necessary for you to expose yourself to that much. It's not necessary for you. It's not in the cards for you. What's in the cards for you? Yes, this was the right choice. And it is an Ace of Earth with the Lovers. And now let's switch. So for this one, it was the right choice. And with this Ace of Earth, with this new material beginning, it is a true partnership. A partnership in which you can rely on each other. This manly man, this lion, and the stag, both these animals represent the masculine and its power. So you can sleep quietly now with that 9 of air, with this 9 of air in here. This 9 of air, so it pops, it shows its face for the third time in your reading. Cancers. Now you can sleep tightly. Now, okay, this dancing in air, on ropes, this balancing acts, these are not for you, because you have this Ace of Pentacles. Firm ground. For you, it's a firm ground, a moment to enjoy the results of the work you've done so far. And the most important work you've recently done, and that switched everything for you like a portal, is walking away. So you've learned to walk away from what is keeping you up, restless, doing these dances in the air. You've walked away. You've made the right choice. And the right choice for you with this star here, the right choice for you first and foremost, it's healing. And this is what you're doing. What are you healing exactly? Let's see, Cancer. With this story, oh, you're healing a lot of things. This is what you're healing. Strength. It felt like saying with the lion in there, but I didn't notice it up to now. Because this Lovers card, something unusual about it. And this one, she is helping the lion to channel his strength and his roar. But in this one, they are both relaxing and resting, relying on one another. And the Ace of Fire, not only a physical beginning, but also an intuitive one. And okay, the Ace of Fire with the Messenger of Air to the 10 of Cups. So if that 9 of Cups was denied for you in this story, there was a reasoning behind it all. For your intuition to get activated and to receive these messages of the potential of the 10 of Cups, the happy Buddha. unconditional everything, emotions, love. Okay, let's switch now to the Oracle and the Fool in here. At the base of the deck for you Cancers, the Fool. To remind you, I hear that saying from the Bible when the trumpets sing for you in here. I can't remember the exact quote, but like when you hear the trumpets, remember, and the Nine of Earth here. So no Nine of Cups, no Nine of Air, but Nine of Earth. You in your power, you in your feminine power, and from this feminine power, empowerment, enjoy life, jump into life, go into life as a fool, not as a page of air, of water. I don't know why I said air. Let's see now. I'm thinking page of water and page of air. None of those, but the fool for you. You're not entering any royal court, either water or air, as I said, as I brought in the energy of the page of air. But as a fool, as the one that enters the major arcana, the journey of the major arcana. Okay. So you've done with the 4 elements, with the whole shebang in here. Cancers, you're entering the major arcana. Okay. Let's see with the oracle. What advice does the oracle have for you, Cancers, when embarking on this major arcana journey? Let's see for you, Cancers. What advice? This one, let's check it. Baby, I'm a star. Baby Cancers, remember that you are a star. Okay. So the first advice, forever young. And she's holding this cranium, this the skeleton of the head, but in here it's a shell, which takes me to the infinite wisdom of this skeleton of the head. And she's holding the skeleton in her hand, and she feels like this priestess, forever young. There's something in her look, in the way she looks, that doesn't make me feel very comfortable. But the advice of the oracle is to remember that you are forever young. That, of course, that song with Forever Young comes first. And this other skeleton in here, in her head. Forever young. Where should we put this forever young card? Right here with the Six of Air, because it was the first oracle. Let's put it with the first tarot. Okay, I'm getting now something for you to walk away, to embark on this portal journey. Now we find what this journey, so we know what you are traveling towards and what you left behind. So you left behind the play of the elements, because With everything that happened in here, you've learned the elements, Cancers. And what you are going towards is the major arcana. You might feel so this change, it's so important, so decisive for you that you might question yourself, am I young enough for this enterprise to go? I feel like both ways. Am I too young or am I too old? This question about age, because that age is just a number. That okay, I want to have an advice for this advice. For every young, what should Cancer... This feels like a question of yours. This doesn't feel like an oracle advice. Okay, let's first get an oracle advice for this question I feel Cancers have. Is it like too late for me? Is it too soon for me? It feels like split it. Make a wish. So you get the Nine of Cups. You decide you are too young, or whether you are too young or too old. Nevertheless, this is with so young, with this child in here. Make a wish. Blow some wishes into a dandelion. In the northern hemisphere now, you can for sure find dandelions. It is the time. I've noticed them a few days ago. And there are a few ones that are yellow now, but you have now ones that you can also blow and make wishes. With this Forever Young, you get the Nine of Cups. You get this wish. Okay. Maybe this wish that you were expecting here and never came in it's what you're getting with that Six of Air, and it takes you a bit by surprise. And when you're faced with your wish, you may be taken by surprise, and you may be starting to question yourself. And it says, just keep it. Keep your wish. Make another one if you want. Broken open. So this feels like the first advice. In display of the elements, Cancers, you were broken open. For you to be able to embrace this Fool, this zero archetype, to be open towards everything, towards all possibilities of life, to get out of your mental, because I was talking in the beginning with this mental. So for you, it's not necessarily a mental shift, but for this mental to be integrated in the higher being. And this mental maybe was integrated through the emotional, or if not the emotional, it had something to do with the mental. Is it that mental and emotional were like so interdependent in your case that like maybe some space was needed? Too many hats, because you were wearing like too many hats. And you were broken open, too many hats. Like too many elements. This King of Water might have been so masterful on the element of water, but you surpassed all his elements and all his knowledge on that one cup he had, and he managed to reach 5th, but still too little in comparison to your 8 cups. Let's see, the butterfly effect in here. And the wallflower, okay? This might, okay, let's see. This wallflower with the, it's card number 22, with the Ace of Pentacles and the Lovers. This one, Cancers, I feel like just exactly like the character in here. I feel like not saying anything about it, just to show it to you. Maybe this new beginning, this new lovers. Because first, the lovers had the traditional meaning when talking about what happened before the Six of Air, before you entered the portal, before you embarked on this journey. It felt like a choice, and it was the right choice. Now, with the Ace of Earth, I was saying that it feels like the lovers, like true partnership. And this is, I feel like this is, you're left speechless. I feel like something that you're gonna, with this wallflower, because it was not meant to come. It just a Master of Destiny also, okay? And with the Strength card, the Master of Destiny. They didn't feel like, okay, this wallflower card stays on the table. So you were broken open because you were wearing too many hats. Too many elements that you were playing and juggling. And you were against the clock. It feels like this choice. You had to choose one element and you didn't choose it. And you were running out of time. The time was running against you. And one last, you were against the clock to hit your target. One last oracle advice for you, Cancers. Let's see. One last oracle advice for Cancers. Okay. Let's see. Eat your words. Okay. And we have a few words in here. Doubt. Something you were doubting. Judgment. Rude. That King of Water felt like a rude character. Maybe spy. I don't know. There's another word in there. Maybe spite. I don't know. But rude, doubt, and judgment. Eat your words. Oh, this one feels like not as much. So these are the advice. Bring into your consciousness the fact that you were broken open due to the fact that you were wearing too many hats for this blueprint vision of yours, and because you were not deciding on which hat, you were just putting all hats because you like them all, let's say, and just one hat should have been worn when embarking on this journey, and you were not making that decision. So everything that happened basically is that decision. So because you were not making a decision, all this dynamic happened. And all this dynamic, it's one and the same with the decision that you would have made if you would have made one. And eat your words. So this King of Water, it's eating his words now. And I feel like doing, ouchie, sorry, bound for boundaries. You've learned how to make this very clear. This, your being, it's your private space. And no one can come in without your permission. Let's see with these cards, Cancers. I feel like that question, like one question that was left unsaid. I have one question in here. Let's see for you this question of yours because it's related to time somehow. Let's see one card for you, Cancers. Okay, no more. More shuffling. Okay. This one. Listen to your intuition. Okay, so your intuition is the answer in here. With that Ace of Fire in here. So listen to your intuition. This is what we said, that it was all meant for your intuition to spark and for you to hear and receive and listen to the message of the 10 of water instead of the 9 of water. So you got to make this wish. So no need for the 9 of water now. You can go to Happy Buddha. But for that, you need to listen to your intuition. I feel another card. For the Cancers that have trouble listening to their intuition now. It's the same question that you might have. And the answer is reconsider, as it is not the right time. So now that you were broken open, you are not against the clock now. You're not still running against the clock. So with this question of yours, reconsider, because it is not the right time yet. And I think your intuition says the same, and you just don't want to accept it. And let's have a few trinkets for you, Cancers. Let's have a few. Okay, so we have more messages. So we have numbers. So first we have stop, because otherwise it's going to get 2 times more hurt than before. Something in regards to a best friend in here. And the dream. This anchor. So the ship, it's still on its course now. Something with the anchor in here. For this 6 of air. And the 6 of air with this ace of earth and the anchor. When you reach this ace of earth, this new physical material beginning, you'll feel it. But then use this anchor and stabilize your ship in this ace of earth. So it was 2 times more hurt. 2 times and 50%, something with 50%. Let's see, it is like a sad time. A sad time with this. It was a sad time. It's not anymore. And something with 3 months, maybe like 3 months ago with this sad time. Very sad time. So numbers 23, 19, 3, and 5. Letters S, I, N, and A. Okay. Let's see, anything else for Cancers? Let's do a few signs. Let's do a few signs for you, Cancers. I don't know why. I feel like this sign. Okay? Like this sign. Why do we feel the sign of Cancer? So for you, Cancers, I feel like something that I still have left unsaid. So for you, something with the Pisces. And I'm planning to do the Pisces reading next. And these are the 2 water signs that I'm doing readings for today. Because the Scorpio, I've already did it. And I was thinking about this. Why is it Cancers like the whole water? Let's do another sign for you. The same one. Let's see, let's look. Let's look on this dice. Why should we look on this dice? And I'm gonna do a third one, but this is the final one. Okay, so something about the Scorpio. I just mentioned the Scorpio. So the Scorpio is the one that I'm not doing the reading for. Okay, Cancers, this is what I have for now, but I'm still doing something else. I don't know what. Oh my God, this is... Should we do... No, I don't feel like that. Let's do the elements. Okay. So with display of elements, let's do for you one element. Okay. It's still... I would have hoped for fire in here. I'm leaving all the elements, but the one that was... I'm leaving them all in here. I was hoping for fire, but the one that sticks, it's earth, okay? With this Ace of Pentacles. So the one that needs attention, a bit of attention, because I feel like the four elements are... So let's leave the water in here. The air for you, but in the earth, in the physical. Okay, and I was saying because this is something about a very mature you, about a very physical you. Cancers, may the element of earth guide you in this major arcana journey that you have embarked on and you are right now at the beginning of. This is what I have for you in this reading of yours, and I shall see you in one of the next readings. Goodbye for now.